Yeah, I want you to forget December 7th, 1941. Because I want you to remember December 23rd, 1913. Because that's the date that should live in infamy. President Woodrow Wilson signed the Federal Reserve Act, 12 U.S.C. 221 to 522. This confirmed forever indebtment. It took us off the gold standard to this tangible, worthless paper that can be shredded. Now, in 1910, 6 men led by Nelson Aldrich of the Senate, they wanted to make sure that we had a centralized banking system backed by the income tax of the residents. So private bankers could, basically make the United States a corporation at white and black expense. Now, I don't want to raise my voice, but from middle class down to white trash, man, if you stop fucking hating me, you'll realize he's also kicking your ass. So the elite, they create these things called false flags. Think about it. I can't even get my backs fixed because I have no insurance, but they send $38 billion a year to Israel. For what purpose? Your children are starving. As long as the bank system is in place, war is what we'll always face. This shit has been implemented since 1913, and since then, what we got? World War I, World War II, Korea, Vietnam, and numerous conflicts backed by the bankers. And they're not even federal, it's private. Man, them elite, they get away with everything. Remember Prescott Bush, George Herbert Walker, Henry Ford? They sold to the Nazis. That's a war crime. It's called profiteering. Real story. They couldn't use these tanks. The Germans, they couldn't even use their tanks without Henry Ford. Hitler was funded by the authors of the Holocaust. And those who say it was not, doesn't understand the plot. It's the usual suspects, Russia, Ireland, France, Britain, because they had an alliance. And they was against the Central Powers, Hungary, Austria, and the Germans. They just killed Archduke Ferdinand. Now that triggered a chain of events, but really it was about the new banking system, false flag, blow up the Lusitania and get the United States in. And they did. The rest is misery. And I just gave you a little poetic history. Peace. Creation Bay.